Hey, love doves. If you've been feeling spiritual oppression, spiritual depression, stagnation, loss of hope, loss of direction, let these words inspire you. Galatians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. So you need to stay focused on the Lord. Sometimes it's hard not to look to your left and look to your right for direction, right? Because usually in your left and on your right is people that you may have looked up to, people that you may have trusted. But the truth is, only the Father knows what he has for you. Only the Father can give you direction on where you should go and what you should do in your next decisions. All right? So step into who you are in him and allow him to direct your steps. Okay? Isaiah 26, verse 3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Again, you have to trust the Lord. Look, love the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Okay? Sometimes things in life may be going, you may think it was supposed to go one way, or you thought it was going to go one way and it went another way. Don't forget, his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. Do not lean on your own understanding, but trust in the Lord, and he will direct and guide your steps. Okay? Hebrew 12:2, my bad. Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith. Again, you got to focus on him, because if you allow the things that's on your left and on your right to come in and dictate your next steps, again, when your eyes are not on him, we tend to try to rationalize what it is we're going through. So, you want to be careful of that, because you're human. And the truth is, we sometimes try to lean on our own understanding, and that's how we get into false promises. That's how we get into bad relationships. That's how we make bad decisions. Trust him in all things. Again, the Lord will answer you. If you go to him and you ask him about anything going on in your life, if you need confirmation, if you need clarity, go to God. And once he give it to you, trust him with it. Like, you go to God, you ask him for clarity, you ask him for guidance, whatever it is that you're asking the Lord for. Once you ask him for it, trust that he will provide it, and also trust that if you need answers, that he will answer you in a way that you can understand. But again, you got to stay focused on the Lord, because if you look into your left and your right, that means your eyes are not on him. That means that you are trusting in man instead of trusting in God. Even if you just trusting in yourself, it ain't got to be somebody to your left or right. It can be you. It can be your ego. It can be your way of thinking or trying to process things. That some things are spiritual, and the things that are spiritual, some things you just cannot rationalize, and it's not for your understanding. So in times like that, that's when God calls you to have faith and put your hope and your trust in him. Because whatever it is that's going on in your life, when he does bring it to the forefront, when he does produce that miracle, he wants to get all the credit for it. Okay? Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25. Direct our eyes to look straight ahead with a fixed gaze. Every verse I just read to you is about keep staying focused on the Lord. Whatever it is he's called you here to do, if you have any issues, questions, anything surrounding it, go to God. Because people are not going to understand your journey. So they're not going to have, all they're going to have for you is worldly answers. They're not going to have heavenly answers. They're not going to have spiritual answers, because they don't have the spiritual eyes. What's for you is for you, and what's for your understanding is yours. When God is doing a good work in you, he will expect you to understand and no one else, because the journey is yours. It's not everyone else's. So sometimes we want to feel validated. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that what we're doing or how we're moving or how we looking at a situation or how we're thinking or the decisions that we're about to make can be rationalized. That is, and for real, that's just trying to get people's approval. When the truth is, excuse me, y'all, that was confirmation, though. I'm just saying, the only approval you need is of God. You need His approval. You want Him to say, yeah, well done, good and faithful servant. You know what I'm saying? You bring something to Him, you leave it at His feet. Trust Him with it. And it may be hard. I'm telling you, I know how hard it is to trust God in seasons where you feel like nothing is happening, in seasons where you don't know what to do, in seasons where you feel like you don't know what's going to happen. But don't forget, He created the heavens and He created the earth. I think He can handle our issues and our problems. He can definitely make lemonade from lemons, baby. I guarantee you. Okay? All right, y'all. I love you. Peace.